I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. Since yesterday, I've been thinking about something that is trending in Nigeria. For some time, I told myself I won't say anything about this country. But I have grandchildren. I live in this country. I have had power disruption in my building here, even though I use solar energy. But for the people, the power holding company, what are they called? The electricity distribution company to come, I have to rent a ladder for the workers. I called them for several days before they came. I had to rent a ladder for him to climb the pole. Number two, the electric pole was bought by us. The electric cables were bought by us. The meter was bought by me. And I pay bills. I buy tokens and pay every day, every month. This is electricity supplied to me from the country, the company. This is the kind of country we live in. I have to drill my own borehole, employ my own security. Fine. But in this same country, somebody stole or is accused of stealing more than 80 billion naira. And the EFCC went and barricaded his house. And then he called for his houseboy, the president governor of his state. And the houseboy came with thugs or his supporters, came with security men to visit this man that is accused of stealing 80 billion. Do you know what a billion is? If you spend 30,000 naira every day, it will take 300 years to finish 1 billion. So multiply 300 years by 80, meaning the average Nigerian who earns 30,000 naira a month, calculate how many centuries it will take him to finish 80 billion. One man is accused of stealing it. I think it's in Thailand or is it Indonesia? Somebody that stole an amount either above that, she is sentenced to death. But here, a sitting governor came with security men with guns to visit him. There are allegations that he smuggled him out of the place. This same person, governor, former governor, I saw a photograph of him bowing down to Tinubu. He does not understand politics. He should go and read the 48 laws of power. If he is guilty of that offense, Tinubu will sacrifice him to gain his reputation as a no-nonsense person. And that's the right thing to do. Now, I went to look at Greek philosophy before doing this video. Greek philosophy categorizes human beings into 3 categories. Group 1, idiots. Idiots are those who are ready to cheat in exams, those who are ready to steal in public office, those who will peel banana, eat it and throw the peel anywhere, those who will just urinate anywhere, those who don't care. They don't care about decency, about humanity. The second category of people are tribesmen. Tribesmen are people who analyze issues, support issues based on tribal affiliation, religious affiliation, regional affiliation, and maybe race. They cannot analyze national issues based on the facts. And we're having a problem in this country. If a motorbike man called Okada in Nigeria hits your car and falls through the windscreen, and he is at fault, the audience around, the crowd, will blame you. They will tell you to carry him to the hospital. Good. But you will repair his bike, you will treat him because you are a rich man. So we have the tribesmen who, because of their financial level, always support everything that their tribesmen of their financial level does. And social media has given more muscle, more voice to such attitude. Those boys who were dancing in front of an eatery, if you look at the tie of one of the boys, he did not eat well, he didn't dress like a security man, he was dancing. How would he pay attention as a security man? And they were dismissed. Security work is a serious work. They were dismissed. And somebody just felt that they were dismissed wrongly and gave them scholarship to go to Cyprus. They went to Cyprus, started drinking, started misbehaving. The pastor who sent them was angry with them. The tribesmen of those boys attacked the pastor. Eventually, those boys are back to the country. So, social media is now populated mostly by tribesmen. If you just say anything contrary to their sociological level, their intellectual inclination, they will just attack you. They don't care whether it is reasonable or not. Now, the next set of people are citizens. There are those who will not cheat in exams, who will not drive against traffic, who will follow the rules, drive according to the speed limits, and they have the interest of their country and their nation at heart. In that video of the siege on the house of the former governor, I saw all the three categories of citizens present. Number one, that governor, if it is true that he took such an amount of money, he falls into the first category of idiots. Imagine how much 80 billion will do in an underdeveloped state like Kogi State. Imagine how many health centers. Imagine how many doctors will be employed. Imagine how many secondary schools will be built. Go and see the secondary school I built at Okwokoko. I'm not sure I spent up to $1 billion. I brought somebody from Japan, one of my mentees from Japan came to see it, a PhD holder. She was amazed. She said, even in Japan, they don't build schools the way I built that. I didn't spend up to $1 billion. So, mark you, I'm not a politician. I've never stolen money. I've never done contract. I don't do launching. I don't run a church. I work for my money. So, the governor falls into the category of idiots. His houseboy, Ododo, that came there with security men, he's an idiot. If the security men that followed him were to attempt to intimidate the EFCC people, they are idiots. The supporters of Ododo and Bello, I saw them. I overheard one speaking Yoruba. It's all over. Supporting somebody who stole your 80 billion, alleged to have stolen your 80 billion. You're supporting him. You are a Stockholm Syndrome idiot. Stockholm Syndrome is when a kidnapper kidnaps a woman and the woman falls in love with the kidnapper and starts defending the kidnapper. So they are suffering from Stockholm Syndrome. They are an amalgam of Stockholm Syndrome, idiocy, and tribesmen mentality. They are not citizens. When I saw them, very, very poor-looking people, you are hailing a thief. Like as we hailed somewhere here. We seem to, that's why I don't like public ceremonies. I don't like going to public occasions. I get offended. You see the people who have robbed us, raped us, they are parading like this. The money that Delta State has received since the democratic era is enough to turn Delta State to Dubai or United Arab Emirates. Let's go beyond one city. It's enough. But see our roads. I've not had electricity for some time. See refuse all over the place. But we are the same people. We are a nation of idiots and tribesmen. It is sad. The EFCC, where will I categorize you? Let's say you are citizens. But when there was one house you went to, I don't know whether it's there, one house you went to, you broke into the house. Some of you passed through the roof. Why didn't you do that with Bello? Why? Okay, they've refined your approach. Fine. But why the gra? There is a simple way to catch Bello. Simple way to catch Bello. He will board a flight. His guards will not put their magazines inside their guns when they are boarding the flight. Most likely the magazines will be the guns will be put inside the luggage compartment. Why don't you wait for him to board the flight? Immediately he lands at the airport, grab him, handcuff him. How did you catch Emefiele? How? How are major generals arrested and brought to military tribunals? No. You could have used a more tactical, a more civilized approach and grabbed that boy. I call him a boy. It's a young man that is a disgrace to Nigerian youths. Not too young to rule. Look at this one we brought there now, that came there by accident. Look at the misbehavior that he has portrayed. And he has brought another house boy, Ododo. I feel sorry for Nigeria. I feel sorry for Nigerian politicians. Because what are you stealing that money for? To be running when no man is pursuing you. To be cowering like a hen that saw a hawk. What are you going to do with 80 billion? What are you going to eat? Is it not the same rice, cow, chicken that we eat in this country? Are you going to eat the eggs of eagles or caviar? Has Bello heard the word caviar? It's sad. Sad. I was thinking and I looked at this house. What do we really steal for? We steal to empower other nations. This phone made overseas. This stand was sent to me from America. This chair imported. This material imported. These glasses from America. I'm sure these tiles are I don't know if they are manufactured in Nigeria. So we just steal our wealth to go and develop other people's countries. And then you call me to pray. Look at that Bello that called Islamic prayer meeting in his state. Not knowing that. So remember, who are you? Are you an idiot, a tribesman, or a citizen? The more citizens a nation has, the more developed they are. The less of idiots and tribesmen they have. And when a man comes into power because of his tribesmen, he alienates other tribes. When it comes because of his tribesmen in his party, he alienates other tribes. From Buhari's 8 years till now, we're having tribesmen rule us. Tribesmen discussing the issues of this nation. May God help Nigeria. May God turn our idiots and our tribesmen to citizens. May we start teaching citizenship right from primary school. I remain your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. Send me a message on +234 70 52 13 67 63 on WhatsApp. It will enable you to register for my online seminar that is coming up on the 1st of May. It is going to be exciting. I started planning for what I am doing now, the life I'm living now, from the age of 24, 25. I don't speak well, but at least from the primary school I attended, if you speak Warri English, you paid 1 penny. At government college, usually, if you speak wrongly, they will throw up something and catch it. How was that, sir? Like you do in cricket. And it helped me. Today, people are saying that English is not our mother tongue. I agree. But that's how we communicate. That's how we are evaluated. Halo effect matters a great deal. Matters a great deal. So you can start planning your children, training them to become who they will be in future. And even though they don't send you money, you are at peace. I don't need to send my children money. They don't need to send me money. They drive the current 2024 and 2023 models of their cars. I might be driving second-hand once here, but at least I'm happy. I raised them. Told my granddaughter, I'm preparing for you to go to medical school in Europe. You can meet uncle in Germany. These things are intentional. When you plan intentional, you spend less energy shaking your head like catfish brain. God bless you.